Alright guys, I'm going to do a little something different today. I'm going to talk about my boat a little bit and the things that I've done and the things that I've improved since I bought my boat. And I did buy it new. But the things to look for is make sure you get a good trailer. And but when I bought this boat, everybody was saying, why am I drilling holes in it, doing this, doing that? Well, I bought my boat to fish the way that I like to fish. And I do a lot of 99% of my stuff myself is what I do to my boat, the add-ons I put on it and all that. But what I'm going to talk about a little bit today is onboard chargers. Okay, I have had bad luck with onboard chargers for about the last 3 years. Not knocking no names, but I have used these chargers right here, the Pro Sport Pro Mariner chargers. Well, I've had 2 of them in the last 3 years. Well, I'm one that if I give a little bit of money for something, I want it to last. And so those, I had a battery bank on that just quit charging. So I'll not ever buy another one of them. But what I had done, I replaced it with a NOCO 4-bank charger. And so I'm gonna do a review on it, and the way I wired this one up, I've got two 12-volt batteries up here. You can see them right there. They are in 12-volt series, so it's just 12 volts, 2 batteries together. And you can run 2 banks, a bank to each charger, the charger, so that's 2 banks there. Then I've got the other 2 banks that I've got run to the back of the boat for my cranking battery, which I ain't got nothing on my cranking battery but my engine. And so the live wells and everything else run off the other deep cycle battery back there. But in these, my boat is a 17-foot 17/6 aluminum craft. That's it's what it is. It's not a big boat. It's a wide boat, but it's not a real long boat. And people ask me, why don't I get a bigger boat? Well, you see how I fish and who fishes with me most of the time, my grandkids or something like that. I don't need a lot of room that's easy to load and unload by myself. That don't mean there's nothing wrong with it. You know, people can fish out of what they can afford, and I think that's good as long as people's out there fishing. You don't have to have the most expensive stuff. You can, just like this boat right here is a bass boat type of boat, but I made it the way that I wanted to make it for the room and stuff. I mean, you can do all that on it. Just like I added the rod rack and all that. And my rod holder right there, y'all don't see that much in the videos, because usually when I get to where I'm going, I take that out right there and I lay it in front of the cooler up there. But I mean, just all these add-ons, just like the live well right here. You know, you can do that. You can do that to any boat. You can rig it and make it and do it to any boat. There wasn't a lot of room in my boat to run wires and everything, like in the factory place where they run the wires and stuff. So as you can see on the sides of my boat, I added conduit and stuff like that up and under the top of the deck right here. You know, to run extra wires and add-ons and stuff like that for it. But when you got a boat like my size and you don't want to spend a lot of money for a boat, this is what I done. I just made it to fit me. And I'd had some trailer problems. Well, I bought this trailer for $500, and I went and redone the runners and stuff on the bottom of it, moved them where it fits my boat like I want it, and and the boat sits a whole lot lower to the ground. I don't have to back it as deep into the water, you know. And you can buy these spare tire brackets. I added a spare tire bracket and all that right there on it. But you can fix any of these boats up for you, and don't pay any attention to what people say. Well, he drilled holes in his boat and done this and done that. Well, I'm a cat fisherman. I do what it takes to make it a whole lot easier for me to do what I love doing. So, but there again, we are working on another boat. We have got this 23-foot Sea Ark right here that used to be a deck boat that we're gonna redo and make a catfish boat out of it. Now we've got a 150 to go on the back of that boat, but I just thought that this would be a good deal. Like everything on this boat right here, I have made. You know, this is just stuff that I come up with. Like these little hooks right here. I've got guide bars. You see them T-handle aluminum rods over yonder that go down in these right here when I anchor. You know, if I'm shallow water anchoring, I stick these. There's one on each side of the boat. I stick the rods right down through here, and I'm anchored, and I can fish without throwing out anchors, because I'm not going to tote anchors around. That's just not me. You know, if I can't fish shallow and anchor, then if I'm in deeper water, then I'm going to anchor lock. But that's just me. That's just the way that I fish. But just, you know, people's talking about, that I, put this big old live well in the boat and took the little live well out. Well, I made storage where the little live well goes. Well, that's just what I wanted. You know, y'all just fish the best that you can with what you got, and you can fix what you got up to fish the way that you want it and be comfortable that the way that you fish. There's not no impressing any of these people out here or anything like that. Fishing is for people to have fun, take their kids, their grandkids, Now, if you as a tournament fisherman, you might want to do something a little different. I'm not a tournament fisherman. and I've run mid-Carolina catfish club and stuff like that, but I'm just not a tournament fisherman. I just love fishing, and especially catfishing. So, that's all it is. But like I say, everything on this boat I made or done, except for the rod rack. And I had to say, them out of line boys has got it going on right there. But over the years I've had it for so long, because I've used my stuff, that I did add some stuff to it. I added some aluminum and stuff to it, because I abuse them, but I abuse everything, because to me it's a tool. It's a tool for me to catch catfish with. So I'm going to use it, and I'm going to use it hard. But I just thought that y'all might want to see how my boat is actually set up. And that's just like this right here. You see that yellow bracket right there? That is for my DeWalt 20 volt. My DeWalt 20 volt batteries. DeWalt 20 volt 6 amp hour batteries. You can see that. That's what that slides in. That is for my Garmin. And when I fish, say 8 hours, I use 2 of them batteries on my Garmin line scope. But I keep 4 in the boat just in case. But like I say, that's what we're doing, and that's the way I do it. And but I just figured I'd do some kind of little old video on how my boat is set up. And that's just like when I put these pods on there that I got off Catfish Week. People was wondering why did I put them on there and all that. Well, it helped my boat out a lot. It raised back my boat up 5 inches. Well, when you fish on board in rough waters, windy waters and stuff like that, it helps a lot. And plus, I do a lot of walking, standing in the back of the boat, so it helps it a lot, keeping it up out of the water, keeping waves from come over the back. So, fishing is supposed to be fun. Fishing is a sport. It's what we do. Catch and release. Catch them, take pictures and release. CPR. And that's what I strive on. Y'all see that on my videos. And but I just thought I'd just do a walkthrough on how my boat actually is, and that you don't need a big boat to catch big fish. You know, just set it up where it's comfortable for you to use, and you know, make it convenient for you to use it, you know, and it's a whole lot more enjoyable. But I just thought that y'all might want to see how that I do and what I've done, and I mean, that's just like, you know, when I do my videos, I've got these little things right here in my boat. Well, that's where I put my rod in there to hold my GoPro. I've got one right there, and that's my onboard charger right there. That plug right there plugs up my onboard charger. But I do all this myself, but I think me and my son on his boat right here, he's going to have a real nice, convenient, I don't know how to word that, as far as accessible, usable catfish boat right there. He's going to make it where it's going to be easy to use. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments or anything, and if you like the video, hit like and leave a comment and let me hear your input and stuff like that, and because we just got back from the water last night. We went to Murray, and you know, windy conditions, and we put a few fish in the boat. Ethan put a few fish in the boat. He had a good time. So like I say, you know, I seen a video on Catfish Dave was having problems with trailers and stuff like that. Well, I did too, but you can find a good trailer for $500. Good steel heavy duty trailer, and that's what this trailer right here is actually come off of a ProCraft. This was a ProCraft trailer, and it's good. It's a good sturdy trailer. And of course, we redone it and fixed it where it fit my boat. But I ain't afraid to pull this thing anywhere now. So if y'all have any questions or comments, leave them, and we'll see you on the next one.